In this video, we're going to talk a little bit more about your letter to self that you're asked to write for this assignment. So I want you to think about how powerful it's going to be when you read this letter in the future. I'm going to give it back to you at the end of your senior year. And hopefully the end of your senior year looks a lot different than the beginning of your senior year. So in a lot of ways, this letter will be a lot more powerful than it would have been in years prior, because we're just learning in an environment that is completely unlike anything other high school seniors have had to learn in before. So let's talk about a few of the ideas that you might want to write about in your letter. Who are you now, and who do you want to be by the end of your senior year? What direction do you want to head in moving forward? What is your life like right now as you write this letter? What goals are you working towards during your senior year? What do you want to do after graduation? Make a prediction for yourself. Things change all the time. Are you thinking college? Are you thinking about heading into the workforce, the service? You'll be surprised how what you think you know that you want right now might change over the course of the year. I mean, when I was a senior in high school, beginning of my senior year, I wanted to go to a very specific college. I thought I wanted to be an elementary school teacher. And by the end of the year when I graduated, I was going to a completely different college, and I was going to be not an elementary teacher, but a high school English teacher. So you'd be surprised how much things change. Is there something that you always want yourself to remember? Either something that has to do with school, maybe a memory, or something outside of school. You could take a moment to share your current beliefs about friends, family, health, relationships, careers, anything like that. You could also choose to talk about what you think you need to exclude from your life moving forward, and what you want to add to your life. And then it'll be an awesome reflection point at the end of the year to see if you accomplish those things or not. So you don't have to write about any of these questions if you don't want to. You can write anything that you want to yourself. There are a couple of guidelines that I want to provide to you for your letter. Start your letter with a greeting, something like "Dear future self" or "Dear so-and-so," whatever your name is. And then also end your letter with some type of send-off, like "Sincerely, your name. Love and respect, your name. Take care, your name." Something like that. It doesn't have to be one of the ones included here. I just wanted to give you a couple of ideas. Aim for at least one page front and back. You will thank yourself in the future. You would much rather open a longer letter that has a lot to say rather than a shorter letter that you didn't really get too deep with. So I'm going to share this document with you on Google Classroom. I ask that you handwrite your letters on just some lined paper and pen or pencil. I don't want you to do it digitally, because then you have the chance to peek back at your letter sooner. It's really going to be a lot more powerful and meaningful if some time has passed since you wrote that letter and then you receive it back at the end of the year. You're going to bring it to me on the next date that you are in our traditional classroom setting, and I'm going to give you an envelope. I'm not going to read your letters. You're going to put them in the envelope with your name, hand them back to me, and then I will keep them safe for you until the end of the year.